Dang it. Dan here, DD Speed Shop. So it's actually been 5 or 6 days since we were out in the garage here.
Just pulling down your hoodie there.
We got a situation happen there. It's what happens when you work hard, Danielle. You guys wouldn't understand what that's like. Anyway, so the last couple of videos, I think we actually were doing 57,
Something's leaking.
57 Chevy stuff from, transmission oil. Damn it. Nailed it. Brings me to my we got the drive shaft out. So I had this drive shaft done. Man, I'm missing, this is bright. I'm missing my buddy Ryan there in Manitoba. Drive shaft guy. So I did find a guy, Driveline Specialties, I think was the name of it. Yeah, Driveline Specialties. Corey, good guy, really good guy actually. But made it happen. I didn't have anything. I went in there and said, I need a drive shaft this long. He whipped one up for me in a few days. The only thing I don't have is like, so when you're in old cars and you find a drive shaft guy and they give you that punch card, like you get Subway, and you get like 10 drive shafts, the 11th is free. Well, I'm starting all over again. So if any of you guys know Corey, did I put these on right? Maybe just tell him you watch the video and maybe I'll get a discount next time, because that'd be sweet. I also went out and bought these El Cheapo tires. They don't match front and back. Chinese, of course. These are Lofrins. And as you guys know, winter driving is no Lofrin matter. So we're gonna gear this thing up for winter. Actually, we got a pile of snow over the last few days. So I'd like to whip this thing in the snow maybe tomorrow. So today we're putting these wheels on. We're gonna put the drive shaft in. I've already had it in. I actually, I rushed him when it was running on the last video or where it was, we drove it. It wasn't balanced yet, and I was like, I'm taking it. He's like, well, bring it back. And he was really good. He's like, well, this is, we'll cut some new threads as we impact it on there. He didn't even charge me. He said, bring it back. Until it's balanced and not done, you're not paying. So I do appreciate that. So we'll do that. I have to do, I believe the tie rod on the one side, that wasn't even that bad, is bent. Make sure you edit all those. Make sure you edit that out.
Not one bit.
These things gonna look, those front tires are the same size that were on there, but they sure look like tractor tires. They definitely have a, whatever. I also, actually, you know what? We should probably pack the bearings on. I didn't do any of that work, but I'm sure the guy who installed this all years and years ago did a great job. Oh yeah, I gotta do the whole front suspension actually, or the full. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I should just leave the wheels off. But let's put them on and we can look at it on the ground, then we can mess with the steering. DD Speed Shop way. Put the drive shaft in so it can't roll away, and we'll kind of go from there. This thing does look cool though. Maybe we should just do the one side, and who cares about the other side because the camera can't see that side? Is that what we should do? Danielle, you're giving me nothing here. Come on, Bradley. Lift this old girl up. Oh, you want to grab that drive shaft? Look at you hard at work there. It's not the same. They have the sound of you, but they can't hear your eyes.
Oh, they can feel them. They can see them reflected upon your face.
Yeah. But anyways, we can put the drive shaft in this thing, which will then stop that transmission leak. It smells like coolant under here.
Is the coolant still leaking?
I don't know, it just smells like coolant. Oh yeah, we welded those bumpers. Oh yeah, somebody really made a mess back here, eh? Actually, you want to pass me that drive shaft?
Here.
Wow, did you guys hear the attitude that she tossed around there? That is standard DD Speed Shop right there.
Well, I'm carrying it with one hand, crawling under the lift and trying to film your chaos.
chaos. Talking about chaos. Oh, except this thing is now going to be in park. And we in fact needed it in neutral. Oh, where's my Leatherman?
Wow, unprepared for the day, hey?
The DD Speed Shop way. Gets water and everything. Actually, I have some oil dry. So, yeah, this tie rod is bent. So we got to do that. And then, oh, this oil pan might be close. No, you know what? I was cranking it side to side though, and it didn't hit nothing. But all this has to come apart, which is actually going to be a job. Because you know what I usually do is I borrow this socket from Murr to take it all apart. I also don't have a pickle fork. You know where we're going?
Princess Auto.
To town. Yeah, Princess Auto. And I got my winter driving glasses so I can see better in the snow. It's whiteout conditions out here. Country living, man. Don't worry, Mom, it's fine. I'm just making it up for the internet. Oh yeah, we got to change the front shocks because I got new shocks for it. I guess that's what we're doing today. We're doing front end stuff. All the bushings look, they're fine. A little bushy. Do that. So by the end of today, we'll have new shocks. Steering will be taken care of. The winter tires on. That'll all be done, and then I'd like to wire this thing, and actually we should go in and get different light bulbs and all sorts of stuff like that, because I don't have any. Somebody was ill prepared. I guess we might as well just go do that now, eh? Mm-hmm. Shoot! Danielle, you really boned that one. Oh, we need cotter pins. We need a few different things. But
Are you being extra sassy because you read the comment saying to be nicer to me? Oh, I'm leaving that butt crack in.
Just so we're clear, I'm a lift guy now. I don't read the comments. I'm better than everyone watching.
You're such a dip.
I know. Okay, let's go get stuck in the snow. We'll be back shortly. Man, this exhaust, you don't notice it on jack stands as much, but I might have to step up my exhaust game, eh?
It's really sinking there. Like, that is a full bend. Here, move out of the way so I can show the people and we can all make fun of you.
Oh, whatever. Dan, I thought you were supposed to be nicer to me on video. Didn't I read the comments?
You're supposed to be nicer to me.
Yeah, I try.
Like, that is.
Man, this thing looks like an absolute tractor. The front tires look bigger than the backs, but they're actually smaller.
You know what it needs, actually?
Fender well headers?
A plow.
Oh, yeah. We could probably put one on there. You want to plow some stuff with this thing? I feel like that's been overdone. What is that, clickbait?
Not the new house, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah, new house. So we can, should we just start redoing all the videos from day one DD Speed Shop?
Yeah.
55 Chevy 2-door conversion. Welcome to DD Speed Shop. It's done. We'll be back right away.
Or in 4 hours because we got
thing.
stuck.
It's all the same. It's all the same. Let's hope that I kind of cheat putting this drive shaft in, but we may have to actually put it in neutral. I don't know if that bolt's going to fit around the yoke and whatnot. There we go. She'll be a little snug. So we wrote, the weather's terrible today. And Danny, we had to stop for Chick-fil-A.
I didn't make us do anything.
You had to twist my arm. Okay, well that's that.
Should I open the door and show them all the snow?
It's brutal out there. It's just non-stop snowing.
It's crazy.
It's not for me. I'm not enjoying it.
We haven't,
We came here for milder weather.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so we gotta do a little snow plowing. You know, acreage stuff. You guys would understand about it. But yeah, so we went and got everything I needed. I just want to put this together right quick because we do snow. Actually, what we do, this lift is very handy. We just drive Danny's car under this thing, and then it's under the driveway, so I can get the tow truck all over the place. And I need as much room as I can have because I already put the tow truck in the ditch. So that was you don't pay attention, I guess, but I'm not used to that. I'm gonna tear out side of the house or something. My level
Please
of
don't.
patience.
Although, what happened yesterday for you, or the day before for you?
With,
The snow.
oh, you shoveled.
The entire driveway.
I don't know why you would do that when we have a plow truck, but hey, I do appreciate it. But that's the day I did put it in the ditch anyways.
Yeah.
So you didn't exactly save me, but I appreciate the efforts. Okay,
Today I'm just shoveling all the snow into the middle of the driveway and you can deal with it.
Well, that sounds like a fun plan. Can I put this thing in neutral from here, you think? Or is it gonna be a pain? It has to go, oh yeah. So that has to go away.
That's all you have to do?
Yep.
You made it seem like it was like a real big inconvenience.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, this China shifter that doesn't have an actual park brake stop on it, or parking stop, is kind of a little iffy on it. Where's my wrench? But go back into.
That's a wrench? I thought it was a hammer.
Everything's a hammer. Okay, well, let's get this dialed together. You can drop down on the ground, then it won't fall off the lift, which is kind of handy.
What can fall off the lift right now?
Well, the car, I mean, we had the blocks under it, but when the drive shaft's not hooked up, it doesn't matter if the car's in park or whatever, it can still roll.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. Which, again, usually isn't a big deal because we're on jack stands and all those things, but in this case, we're just 5 feet in the air. So, and the garage is slanty for drainage. Oh, I also cleaned the ground up. Look at that. I care.
Oh my gosh, you do care.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, it's very clean in here. Oh, there's a big spot there, but.
Where? That's just what's left from the oil dry though. So it's just gonna be actually, I oil dried it, then I brake cleaned it, then I oil dried it again. So it's just stained now. Hot rod sweat.
From here.
Oh, good.
It's hard to figure out the shot now.
It's a shot.
I don't know all these new places.
All I know is the talent doesn't wait. So what we're gonna do now is kind of hillbilly this a little. So we have this one bent tie rod, and I did order inner and outer tie rods, but I'm just gonna do this one because it's the only one that has an issue. The thing, there's no plane steering, so I foresee no issues. Just changing this one. Then I have the other one spare, and then I have much easier to do the alignment
Oh,
here.
wait, whoa, what was that you just did?
From my oil change days, the old double wrench.
Oh, I've never seen you do that before. Ow.
Yeah, I do a lot of work you don't notice there.
I just hit my head on the thing.
Oh, you're too short for it. So I'm just gonna knock this out, and then,
Don't you have to count how many spins it is?
well, yes, but what I'm gonna do instead, you wanna see another one?
Yeah.
Extend-o-matic. There we go.
Whoa.
That go on the top too.
Do a lot of people know that trick? Should I not be this impressed?
Well, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but if you're working on a Tri-5 Chevrolet junk like this, you would know it. It's kind of one of those, you're too lazy to get the proper tool situations, you know?
Every tool is a proper tool if it's what you're using.
That's not bad. Someone smart come up with that?
I just did.
So no. Oh, and some of these.
I hope you get oil in your hair.
Look at this thing. This thing just break. I gotta say, my Canadian Tire love is fading fast. The Canadian Tire is close to us is junk. They don't give you free bags anymore. Princess Auto's closer and you have everything you need on sale, and you get a bag.
And Lordco's open on Sundays.
Yeah.
But it is Saturday.
That's in there pretty good.
Watch your eyes.
Yes. Watch my eyes. Let's put this on there so I don't completely mangle. Whoops. Man. Okay.
That was precarious.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna lie, I thought that went pretty well as expected.
You bashed the heck out of that.
Oh yeah, we got another oil filter while we were out too. Oil filters are overrated. What way is this? Unfortunately, I don't have a chisel to expand that. Why don't we just run home and get it? Everyone, why don't you guys go home and get all your tools? Yeah, a quick 28-hour drive for a
Spider. Okay, if that wasn't on camera, you wouldn't even touch it.
I don't like spiders.
I know, I always kill them for you. You don't have to pretend.
Okay, we're gonna mess with this for a little bit. Might need to heat because I don't have a chisel to spread that, which is a hassle.
Oh, breaking out the croil.
Yeah, we don't want to waste any. But, so it'd be a little easier to do on the bench too, which we also don't have. Instead of trying to be lazy, but this is what thread though. Maybe it does go that way. Which way is, are they right-hand thread or left-hand thread, Daniela?
You can tell that there's a difference?
Oh, it's just regular thread.
There's a right hand and left hand thread?
There is.
For what purpose?
Well, like turnbuckles are that way.
What's a turnbuckle?
I feel like we're going down a path of every answer I give, we'll just ask another question.
What is it?
It's like a two-piece of threaded rod that if one side is right-hand thread and the other side is left-hand thread, if you turn it the same way, then it will either get bigger or smaller, like expand.
Oh. No follow-up.
No follow-up, there you go. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna call this fine. Actually, we could just do one piece at a time and not even mess up with the ligament. I'm gonna call that good enough. Good enough for now, anyway. So now, got this guy. Ooh, greasable. I went with the cheapest Mevotex available. Oh.
That was like $40 right there.
That was 12 cents. That's right.
Did you count how many times it turned?
No, because it doesn't matter because it's bent.
Oh.
So
How does that bend?
I'm going to assume somebody put a hook onto it, like a like a toe hook or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Ew, right.
And it can't be bent at all?
Well, I'm going to say no. He'll just throw out the ligament. So what I'm going to assume happened is that everything was fine. Then it got bent, and we'll put it back together. Hopefully it'll be about the same. Actually, probably should have counted the turns so I think about it, but whatever. This will be fine. We'll put it in, and then we can adjust it if needed. You put these lights in bad places for me. Are you resting your head on the lift so you don't run into it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, this way I know it's here. Also, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I wonder if I should leave it one turn, because if it was bent, it would be shorter. So I wonder if I should make it one turn longer. and then just move the wheel to it, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense to anyone else? Okay, well, I'm gonna do this, and then we can, well, actually, yeah, well, let's get her close, because all this has to come off. That's why I'm doing this, now that I think about it. It's fine, everything's fine. Be right back after this short commercial break. So, a couple of things. I put this in until it was about a half a hole out, and that's where it got really tight in the threads, which makes me think that's where it should be. And that will, if you got shorter, you would tow it in, so that should tow it out. Yeah, that would be good. Next thing, so we're gonna pull out this center link. So we have to take off, oh, I should have done this. I had to go buy a socket, a big one. I don't know if I had, oh, I do have a big, whatever here, but this is, son of a, they really don't mess around with the packaging here. Oh, no. Edit all that dribble
I
out.
won't.
Okay, so that's cool. Oh, now I gotta do this. What? Danielle?
I tried to catch it.
You know what I feel like you did there? What you tried to do was try to look like you were trying to catch it.
No.
But actually trying to catch
It hit my heel, the heel of my hand.
They call that a palm around here.
No, this is a palm. This is the heel.
Okay. So what I did, I bought this, so I'm just gonna like literally weld this together because this is Tri-5 Pitman arm. What? Why is this stuck? Oh, I took this side off, so that's all done. So we should be able to just, well, that was like no big deal. This is kind of one of the important ones. You want it to be tight. Now I'm assuming this isn't going to come off easy. Yeah, that's going to be a tapered deal. So I did buy this, which is going to be too small. I already see this coming. So I wonder, no, I don't think we're able to modify that one. So I bought a really junky one because it was on sale. I feel like this isn't gonna be the plan either. We need like a proper Pitman arm puller.
None of the stores had that?
It's kind of one of those you rent it deals.
Oh.
But I wonder if we'll get lucky if this isn't super duper tight, you know what I mean? Who are we kidding? It's gonna be a nightmare. Maybe we'll luck out. Usually these have a little strap between them too.
What does this do?
Well, this, so it's on a spline, but it's on a taper, so it kind of has to pop out like a steering wheel. I wonder if I should mark this too, actually, just so I don't think it can go together really any wrong way, but let's do this. I think there's 4 splines, or 4 keys in it. Kind of only fits one way. I wonder if this is just going to explode and break. Okay, that worked out mint. That was worth the $8 I paid. And now, we just gotta take these out. I need a electronic ratchet.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, actually I had a Milwaukee one, which was actually pretty good, but everything I have is DeWalt, so the batteries were endlessly dead because I never charged them. And I assume by now that DeWalt must have one. Never even haven't looked, but I should probably go buy one of them. And actually sell these miniature batteries now, which are pretty slick too. This is kind of awkward. This is how you test out if the wrench is good when you're using it as an extender. They bend a little. As much as I hate Canadian Tire, I do love the wrenches, because you can really crank on them. And you can bring it back broken in half and they just give you a new one.
At Canadian Tire?
Canadian
they don't
Tire.
take anything back that place.
Well, sometimes you just gotta go and take one and give them the old one and call it a day. Okay. So now, this thing is gonna have like a whole rebuilt front end basically. What's going on? Where's my wrench? Why is this stuck? I really want to beat on the threads there. There we go. Oh, you bugger. There we have it. So now we're going to take this apart, but these bushings are, they're actually not as bad as I thought. I thought there was a bunch of, oh, there's playing that one. So I'll make life easier, but these were all actually decent. So I put, we'll take it out in the press. Oh, I do have my chisel. Nice, okay. Well, let's get set up on a workbench. We'll probably just put the hoist down and use it as a workbench. You know what we've done here is we basically just created a standing desk. Brad, the standing desk. Where are my other... endless amounts of side cutters, but some I like better than others. But you know what the problem is? My favorite ones are never in the tool cart because I use them and leave them out, you know?
That is correct. Also, I figured out why this light doesn't work. Looks like somebody...
Is it plugged in?
Yes. Looks like somebody burnt a little patch through there.
What were you doing? Were you messing around? Somebody was kind of crazy with the cotter pins. Some are giant, some are tiny. It's almost like they were just using whatever they had kicking around. Who would do that? Oh, a vise would be nice too, actually. I think we could just...
Weld one on here?
Well, I don't know what weld, but... semi-permanently attach.
I feel like I need to be wearing my safety glasses.
Now we're almost done here. Then we're only going to be working on the press, which you for sure will need your safety glasses.
Will I?
You know, it's probably not a bad idea. Man, this cotter pin is tight in here. Unfortunately. Don't you just hate it when people use the wrong tool and then we're doing the wrong thing and take it all apart? It's like trying to wrestle a snake here. We may need a drill. Do you just hate when that happens? Okay, I'm gonna mess with this because I'm already getting frustrated and I need to let out a few words.
We'll come back after the words have been had. Cotter pin out.
Vice, not bought yet. I gotta go. I keep meaning to. Uncle Wiener's had big steel tables on sale. I should have partaken. Okay.
You know what? I bet you they'll have another one. It is Black Friday this week.
Oh yeah. The best part is I know there's so many people just losing their mind that we don't have the proper tools. I feel like we are starting all over again, like having to buy stuff. And
People also are constantly asking, well, why won't you just ship all of your stuff to your new house? Have you guys looked at shipping prices lately?
why are you being so rude to them?
And how much it costs to like move?
What's this?
I'm not being rude, I'm answering their question that I'm tired of hearing.
But you're what? Well, but again, we're trying to also leave some tools for when we're back home so we can still wrench on stuff when we're there, which will probably happen in the spring, summer, especially if we're gonna try and bring some cars back and everything. So it's a real catch-22 there. But we're making do. Plus, we're just showing that you don't need all sorts of fancy tools and junk to make stuff happen. You can do this with, well, whatever's on sale. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think, what other tool would you even use for this whole debacle?
A steel workbench and a vise would make life much easier. I think there's a little.
We don't want to leave Brad all on its lonesome.
No, exactly. How does this? I think there's a little washer in there, which is kind of being a bit of a pain. This should all just fall apart. I believe, anyways. I hope. Don't want to mess this up though. So we don't. Well, I guess we do have one on
I was
multiple.
just gonna say, didn't we buy all new parts though?
The bushings we bought, but like I don't want to mess the threads up. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
I think this just comes out. Again, it's probably jammered, and a vise would make my life. Oh, there we go. We need Croyle. Where's the Croyle, Danielle?
Did you put it back?
Did I put it back? What's with the stupid questions today? That never happens. Okay, let's wrestle this out, and then the other one will come out. Oh, there. It's this washer. Oh, there we go. It broke loose. We're all good now. Peel it apart, and then we got to could use the torch or air hammer, I guess. Either way, see what works the best. There we go. Ooh, this thing is. Oh no.
What?
Well, it's just all rusted together. It'll come apart just fine. You want to hold that? There you go. So this part here, this sleeve, was supposed to stay inside the bushing, which it didn't. And then this one, does this have a washer on it too? Is both the same? Yes. There you go, washers out. Don't lose that. We're in the same, yep, same situation. Sacked out. So this will actually make it drive a lot nicer. Okay. Well, let's get a few tools dialed together. Put this so I don't lose it. Oh, you know what I could have done with that tire? I was using the air hammer. Now that I see it on the wall. There's always next time, right?
So where are we going now?
I'm gonna get everything kind of prepared, and then we can start putting this thing together.
Cool.
Eh? Danny wanted to weld this to the lift. I was like, are you crazy?
I
So we
think you
used
should.
vice grip. Well, then we can't drive cars on and off.
That's the whole point of the backside.
So this thing has been, I'm trying to avoid, it's been all torched at some point when someone took another bushing out. So she's pretty junky. But we'll see if I can.
Don't you need safety glasses?
Yeah. How about those safety glasses for me that you're wearing?
No, these are mine. These don't even fit you. Try them.
No,
They're
I'm in the
pink.
middle of working here.
I bought these myself
Maybe you've heard of it.
because the boss wouldn't buy me any.
We may end up using a little bit of heat. Got to kind of fold it in. Unfortunately, the vise isn't exactly sturdy. It's a tripedal mount. We only got a monopede, you know. Okay. Working against myself here, Danielle. Out. Okay, so that's good. See in here, those torch marks. Somebody went to town on the old girl at some point. Okay, let's get the other bushing. We'll put it in because they only go in one way. Put it upside down. It's not great. So I don't really have the right piece here. Oh. I wonder if I have. I used to use sockets all the time on that, but I don't have the right size. All my big sockets are not here. Which honestly, I just stole them from Myrrh. There's something in here that'll help me out.
Whoa.
That's probably
You stole this whole kit from Murph?
No, this I bought.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't think anything here is gonna do me any good. Well, this might. It's gonna be too big. I feel it coming out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's over. So we're just gonna mangle it.
Woohoo!
So the idea is you just want like a socket or something around just the edge to press it in, which we don't kind of have. The sockets are a little on the big side, but see if it'll work. May have to lift this up a little bit.
We'll wait.
Do.
Don't do that. That's copyrighted, I'm sure.
My own singing.
Well, the theme that you're singing, the AI can detect it all. It knows.
AI. YouTube's not AI, isn't it all real? There's nothing fake about it. Yeah, there's no roadkill anymore. Everything on the internet's honest. So I just gotta get this started. which it should go easy, but it's only going to go till it bottoms out. As the bushing is stepped. Is that moving anymore? Or am I just crushing that? Yep, crushing it. So this is where the wrong tool is going to burn us. Ooh, I've mangled it. I wonder what we can use instead. I don't have. Is this the right size? I need a piece of pipe or something. Because now what has to happen is we gotta, well, I guess it just has to bottom out. Did that stick out? It must have. Where's the other piece that came out of it? This is where I should have done a better job of looking. If it only has to bottom out, though, we might be able to make it, no problem. Yeah, it has to. That can't step in. Are you guys all paying attention? Because I'm barely keeping her together.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I need that socket that I smacked off on accident.
On accident?
Actually, I can use this.
On accidentally on purpose?
That's right. Oh. Ugh. Today is not my day of ease. What is this? It's a tight fitting socket. So now, where's the socket?
Oh.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Ridiculous or full of charm?
That was ridiculous.
I think charm.
Okay, this is where it gets a little,
Dicey?
well, I have to support this in a way. Can you edit this out and make me look cool at least?
No. No, I can't.
This is kind of gonna be a problem. These big blocks, I have smaller ones, but guess where they are? Oh, here's what we can do. Support it? No, I need to get past you there. That little guy? That's not going my way here. See, at home, I would just sandwich it with two sockets. I wonder if I can just pile drive that in with this. We'll see what happens here.
We're really watching your brain work today.
Well, I don't have the right stuff, and it's pissing me off.
Let's just drive the 14 hours home in a snowstorm and get it.
I should have got a few things while we were in town, but I wasn't thinking. Which is very unlike me.
You were drunk off Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A was good. This is the absolute wrong tools, wrong everything. Actually,
But the right attitude.
you have me that 1-inch socket on the right by the grinder there? We're gonna do this twice. I'll see what's at least the same probably. Yes. It make no difference. Son of a gun. Honestly, it's almost irrelevant even using a spacer thing. Maybe they'll just go in easy. What are your thoughts?
I think it will.
Oh, good. beating the crap out of the rubber, but there we go. Let's do it wrong one more time. She looks a little goofy, but the bushing part of it will be fine. Oh yeah, that's mint. Okay, so that's cool. Now we gotta do the same thing on this one, so we'll just, same thing, I'll mess around.
I think we'll leave you to do that one on your own.
Yeah, it's loud and obnoxious, I'm well aware. And then all I gotta do is, well, on the edge here, so there's, let me do this real quick actually, because this is actually a, so this is stuck to the deal.
That's not one piece?
No, so that is that's the thing. Dang it. Get that loosener enough. So you can see that break in it now. Let's see if I can clamp it gingerly. I always hate doing this because I don't want to mess the threads up. That's what I'm always concerned about. But
It can mess the threads up this
well,
way?
if you hit it with the
Oh, and like...
the impact there, we'll need a little bit more messing around with. So this piece, go. Take this all apart. So this is part of that bushing that we just put in there. Oh, here's the piece I was looking for. So yeah, all this deal is, I'll lose that. So this goes in the center, and there's a piece of rubber in there, and the rubber is what wears out, right? So we just pressed in. Here's the outside bit, then the new rubber, and that's the little piece that's inside. But this always ends up rusting in. So there we go. Same deal, and that's, so obviously, the rubber in there is what gives it its, you know, when that's all wore out, you got slop in the front end, which isn't great. So now we can get this one all taken care of on my own. After today's messages. These wheels look.
You were busy while I was out.
Towed in just a hair. So. Yes, very busy. So towed in. This might need more crinkle-linking.
Is that the technical term?
Here. You know what, camera lady? You're my whale tail. Oh, where's the vice grips? Actually, maybe I don't need you out of the way. So I got everything back together. Where did I put the vice grips?
There's a pair up
right
there.
Here. Found them. So, yeah, someone ran into the ditch out front there. Was me this time. Amazing. So let's go ahead. Your lights, well, convenient for everybody, are not convenient for me. Can we just get better lights in here, maybe?
Is that in the budget?
It's currently not.
So then you all get to suffer with what we've got.
But why do I have to suffer?
Because that's why we're all here.
To watch Dan suffer?
That's correct.
I really did label the channel wrong when I started today. Should have been, do you want to feel better about yourself? Watch this idiot suffer. Yeah. So, yeah, we got this piece all dialed. It worked out pretty good. We're just kind of, this is a real eyeball alignment, but it looks like this wheel is slightly towed in, but I don't even know if the wheel's straight or anything, but at least this will kinda, where's the hammer? What is going on? Why isn't that fitting? There we go. So there you go, that's all tightened up. I just use this to actually move the steering a little bit to get everything dialed. So I put this one on exactly how it was. So in theory, this wheel, when this wheel is straight, we can adjust this one to it. We didn't mess with that tie rod. So now, I put the pitman on, everything all together there. So everything's loose. We got to tighten everything up, cotter pin it all, and then there's 2 bolts for the shock absorbers, which maybe we can see. I think they'll just come out, or are they gonna break? Ooh. I believe these are little tabs in there.
Oh, not so mad at my light now, hey?
Pretty mad at it still, pretty mad. I actually already did pre-coil these too. This may be a torching situation for a little heat. So we'll let this kind of percolate. I'll tighten everything up, I'll cotter pin everything. I always like doing that. I don't like leaving suspension stuff not kind of done, because
if you forget,
you're gonna have an issue. And we don't want ice shoes over here. My ranch. So yeah, we'll tighten it. I actually bought that's the wrong size. That's also the wrong size. Found it. Well, I bought a whole pack of cotter pins. I already tightened that one, I guess. Oh, and that one's bigger. Man. China. Someone was like, quit bitching about China. I tell you what, sir. I have bought AC Delco. I bought it all. I feel like they're all the same. Maybe I could go right to the GM dealer and get tie rod ends. Maybe they'd be better, but I feel like everything is junk these days, which really does suck. Which, again, I honestly feel more confident in this old tie rod than I do in this new one. Even these bushings, if I didn't have to change them, I don't think I would have, because I've done them like in your car and stuff like that. 2 or 3 years down the road, they're pretty sad already. So yeah, everything's snugged up, and then well, I guess we'll get the torch out and see if we can get those shock absorbers out without a complete disaster, because breaking everything off inside the control arm is a bit of a hassle. Ugh. Good enough. Okay. Everything is tight.
Oh.
Huh?
Nothing. I was trying to, I forgot this was very narrow. I was gonna just, I almost dropped the camera, that's all.
So, see if I can heat the bolts up. So I think it's got like a captured nut kind of thing in the control arm. So we could just break them loose and put bolts in there with, nut and bolt, but as I recall, I think it's a hassle. So we have the tool, we might as well try. It's been sitting for a while with the little coil in there, so we'll change the lock washers, because I feel like all this heat may screw them up. But see if this will make any difference. We can't really get to the actual captured nut easy, so we're gonna heat the bolts up and hope that the heat will transfer through. Is that long enough for that?
Just a little fire, a little fire.
Yeah, it's just the rubber bushing in there. It's just kind of moved a little bit. So I kind of worked it back and forth. Try and be nice and gentle. I just don't want that falling on my hand. What? Ooh, that one is still not quite. Ooh. I'm just using a little wrench. I don't want to put too much giver on it. This one I feel like is gonna come out okay. So let's go until it kind of gets a little stiff, then tighten it back in, then go a little further, tighten it back in. This kind of works. Man, this 1/4 inch ratchet is complete dog junk. Oh, there we go, it felt good. So this one. Man, this ratchet is garbage. What brand is this? Gear wrench. Yep. Gotta learn up. Don't buy that crap. Now really these, you can reuse that bolt even. Okay, we'll try. We might be able to get in there a little better. Man, torch kit. If you don't have one, they're not cheap, but I tell you, boy, do they make life easier. As long as you're careful and don't completely go caveman with it, but I wonder if I can even. This one's still hot. It got red quick. Might have to just try and. She's hot.
She's still burny.
Still red hot. Oh. Accomplish something there? Yeah,
Yeah.
There we go. Which feels good. Still just. Oh no. It broke. It junked it. The head broke off.
Oh
wow.
no.
Okay.
So now what do you do?
Well, we'll take the shock absorber out from the top, and then we still grab those vice grips or something like that. Get it real hot and screw around. So I'll get this side out, then we'll drop it down, shocks out, mess with that one, and probably dose some more. And then we can drop those in. I think we're done. We gotta change one tire. Then I'll pack the bearings some other day. 'Cause I gotta plow some snow here.
There's a lot of it.
A lot of it, and the sun's going down.
On this episode of The Torch Fixes Everything.
This thing. It's going to make a mess.
There's a fire.
Yep.
What were you torching?
The end of the thing is still hooked up. My patience were low. Couldn't really get in there to break them. They were just spinning. So the torch is already out. That's what actually didn't even break loose all the way. Where did I put this? Is there a hammer anywhere? Oh, right there. See if this side will just fall out. Need a fall out?
No.
Can I have a light? That one?
Yes.
It should have fallen out. That one.
Oh, like all the way out or no?
No, just.
Oh yeah, it fell down then.
Just down, yep. How about this one? Huh?
Yeah, now I think it has. Oh, it fell all the way out.
What would the other one do?
The other one did not fall all the way out. It just fell down.
That's probably fine. Okay. Hoist this thing back up in the air. Pull the shocks out. Well, we gotta fix that one yet. Put the other shock in. I think I'm done. Are you done yet? So, what I'm gonna try and do now is just weld a nut on this if I can. So, the other two came out mint. Shocks are out, so that's cool. Let's see if I can make something happen here. Oh, there's no ground. Need a grinder. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Junk. So we'll end up doing a combination of stuff here because we can weld it, which adds a bunch of heat, and then we can use the torch still. Okay. Now we can get right on the top of it because we couldn't before because the shock was in the way.
Maybe I'll come over to this side.
Hopefully that nut took a decent little weld. It didn't really feel the greatest, but what a hassle. This is a time-consuming part of hot rods where you're just, well, how could it possibly take so long? We're taking out a bolt. But it is probably a 70-year-old bolt. Oh, there we go. Well, the nut on a little crooked. Maybe just give her the old wig waggle.
No.
It's fine. That's probably hot on your boot there.
Nowhere is safe. Where's OSHA?
OSHA. Put the. I had a 9/16. Let's see if we can just. There we go. Out. and hat. Okay, grab those new shocks, slam them in right quick, change one wheel, presto changeover done. Oh,
We should change the wheel on the live.
okay, let's do that then. Works good for me, so I'm lazy. Shocking. So I need, okay. This is kind of not great here. She's fine. A little stiff, that'll just mean it's like having Loctite, you know? So now, let's put this, I need that for later. This one, then this one. I guess these are like, well, they're real AC Delco. See, AC Delco, and look at whatever the heck writing's on there. I don't think they're from Canada. Oh, this one might be a hassle because car is all the way over. There's no way around this. I need you to move.
Ah!
The anger sharks, they're swimming. Awesome. Where's the airline? Oh. Of course. Things aren't going my way, darling. Nailed it. Only put 2 holes in the radiator. Okay. Okay. I see up in there. That's gonna poke my eyeball out. Okay. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Why is my life so hard today? That was a nice easy day, change some suspension. I guess actually, you know what, the other one I had to force up, but this one, because the suspension's hanging, I don't gotta do that as much, I hope. So I'm using some long bolts out of laziness, and a combination of laziness and it's all I had.
When do you need this?
That will go on the tap.
Okay.
Right now we're focused down here. Whoops. Okay, see if that starts. I am my own worst enemy today. I don't know why Dan's being a real a-hole to Dan. Oh, that doesn't feel great, those ones. I did lube them up. We'll see what happens here. Oh, that's good. There we go. Other way, short crotch. Whoops. Mint. Okay. So that's all done. Now we just got to put the pieces on the top. But I think that's where I'm leaving it. I'm going to go plow some snow.
Maybe during the live we'll also organize the tool.
Oh, I got mad, yeah.
Cart.
Started throwing a few things around, but look how cool this thing looks from the side. It looks the exact same as it did before. The front wheels look giant, but they are smaller than the backs, I promise you that. They're less tall and they're narrower, but that's obviously don't radius wheel wells. Things just look goofy. And
Pretty smoky in here.
It sits high in the front, yeah. Yeah, it sure is. A little smoke. You see how snowy it is outside? Ugh. Sucks out there. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. There you go. Get out there and rebuild your front end of whatever your old hot rod is for as cheap as you possibly can, because that is safe, even though this thing looks rough around the edges. It has disc brakes, all new steering on it. Everything that's wore out was changed. I'll put these on. I'm going to go snow while we still have a little bit of this twilight. See you on the next one.
Hey, you did a good job, buddy. I know it was a rough run, but you did okay.
Rough run? It was a rough run.
It was a rough run.
It was a rough run. See you later.